This is Martin Markey for Border Region TV. Today we're speaking to Nathan Carter, who is with us at the Monaghan Country Festival, the inaugural festival in Monaghan town. So how do you feel that went for you, Nathan?
It was fantastic, great night, absolutely had a ball. The crowd were immense. There was people down there from Sligo, from Armagh, from of course from Monaghan, and from all over the place. It was great, fantastic crowd and a great atmosphere, yeah.
You're looking forward to coming back to see us next year?
Definitely, if you'll have us, yeah, we'd love to get back. Great now, there seems to be so many festivals happening and everyone seems to be jumping on the country bandwagon, which is great, and they're getting behind country music and coming out to the festivals and coming out to the gigs. It's great at the minute.
I was talking to your manager, John, earlier. He tells me that was a Bob Dylan song.
Oh, Wagon Wheel, yes it was, yeah. I first heard Wagon Wheel by a band called the Old Crow Medicine Show, and they had a sort of a bluegrass version of the song. And I took it in the studio and just sort of did my own thing with the accordion and with a fiddle and a banjo, and it came out pretty well. And we did a video, a very rough sort of video with a few friends of mine on Rossnowla Beach up near Bundoran in Donegal, and the videos had over 1 million views at the minute on Facebook, on YouTube, should I say, sorry. So we were very lucky with the song, and it's done a lot of things for us.
But you had hit the road long before that, and with the crowds, did you find after that song was released it got a lot bigger, or was that the one that sort of made the turn for you?
It was a gradual thing, to be honest. The first couple of years we were on the road, it was very slow and things were very hard. We'd play some nights with 50 people in and stuff, and then the third year we were on the road, things started to progress, and gradually the crowds were building and building, and then Wagon Wheel sort of this time last year really propelled us, and just brought the young ones into it as well, which was great. And the gigs now are just totally mixed, different ages, and there's generally a fantastic atmosphere no matter where we seem to go, which is all we can ask for, really, So
you're currently based in Farney, and where did you grow up?
I grew up in Liverpool and was heavily involved with the traditional Irish music scene and played the accordion since I was about 5. And would have spent every summer over here in Ireland entering the Flaherty Olds and going to the All-Ireland, the finals and stuff. And my mum's side of the family would have originally been from Warren Point, Newry direction, and dad's side are all Liverpool. They're all Scousers, as we call them. And so I've made the big decision to move over about 5 years ago, and met up with John Farry and put the band together, and we haven't looked back, really.
So you started off gigging maybe on your own or with a couple of people?
I did. I was playing by myself with a keyboard and me guitar and me accordion for about 3 years around all the pubs and clubs in England, all the Irish centres and the Irish pubs and stuff, and it gave me a sort of a start, and let me learn a lot about the road and about meeting people and dealing with people and trying to get money off boys, at the end of the night in a pub, and they wouldn't pay you. So I had a lot of that sort of experience, and I think it was great for me. It gave me a good grounding, and let me know what it was like being on the road. So I was lucky in that way. And then the last, it's obviously very different having there's 10 of us on the road now with the crew and stuff, and it's different. But I love every minute of it. I'm very lucky to be able to do what I do.
You have a fantastic sound system and the stage setup. Everything about the show now has got better and better.
Well, thanks. We try to put I could be known for being a bit of a sound freak, and I'm into lights and I'm into sound systems and everything. So I always try and buy the best if we can and put on the best possible show that we can bring to the people, And I think people nowadays, they know the difference between a good sound and a bad sound. They know what production levels go into shows. I went to see Michael Bublé there recently, and it was the biggest production I've ever seen. It was incredible, so I just try and aspire to build all the time and make the show as best as I possibly can.
So tradition would have been your first love, and then is it only when you met John that he suggests you should try the country scene?
No, I was also brought up on country. I mean, I would have been in Liverpool Irish Centre every weekend. There normally was a concert on a Sunday afternoon with the likes of Johnny McAvoy would have been a favourite in our house, so I was brought up on that sort of stuff. And then the show bands, my granny was a big fan of Joe Dolan and Big Tom, of course, she loved Big Tom, and the Queen of Country herself, Philomena Begley. She was never off on the tape player we had in the house, so I was brought up with that stuff, and I suppose it was considered very uncool that I was listening to that, growing up, but sure, I liked it, and that's what mattered to me,
So tell us, you have a new album coming out. What's it called?
Yeah, it's actually out at the minute. It's called Where I Wanna Be, and we've taken a few singles off that album that have been out over the last 6 months. Where I Wanna Be, we did a cover of the version Boys of Summer. I've been a big fan of the Eagles for many years, and our latest single Ho Hey, which is a cover of the Lumineers track, which I took in the studio and again did my own sort of take on it, and it's going down incredibly well at the gigs. And the first track on the album is a song that I wrote myself called Welcome to the Weekend, which is a good sort of party tune that we actually we start our gig with it now, you know, and seems to be chatting to people, it seems to be one of the favourites on the album, which is great to hear. You know, it was my sort of first experience writing, and I'm glad to hear that people seem to be enjoying it anyway.
And is it available for download on iTunes?
It is. It went available this morning on iTunes, and you can either download the singles or the whole album, you know.
Now, there's $64 million questions that all the girls want to know, and you can claim the Fifth Amendment on this one if you like, but is there someone special in your life at the moment?
Not at the minute, no. But that's not to say I'm not looking. So.
Well, Nathan, you've made a lot of ladies very happy tonight, and thank you for talking to Border Region TV.
No problem. Thanks for having me on, and big thank you to everyone for coming along and supporting us tonight. It was fantastic.
Best luck for the future.
Cheers. Thanks very much.
And now we're speaking to John Farry, who is Nathan Carter's manager, who is a singer-songwriter in his own right. Can you tell us a bit about your own career and how did it start, John?
Oh, I've been in the music business for a long, long time. I suppose I'm in the music business for around 30 years at this time. And can you tell by looking at me?
Not a bit.
Oh yeah, getting along in the tooth now. But no, really enjoying the Nathan phenomenon at the minute. To be honest with you, I've been in the music business for a long, long time. Songwriter for about the last 25 years or so, and I've been worked a lot on I worked in a lot of Daniel O'Donnell stuff in the past and that sort of thing. And most of the Irish acts would sort of use my songs and stuff like that. But lately, I've just became involved with Nathan in the last 4 years, and I have to say it's going fantastic. And here we are tonight in Carrickmacross, and it looks like it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, he's a total phenomenon. I mean, people go absolutely crazy when they see Nathan coming on stage.
Yeah, it's just been a really good news story, and I suppose, what can you say? He's taken the place by storm, changed the whole concept of the music scene as we know it, type of thing. As you know, the icons like Big Tom and Philly and Susan, all them, and people they've carried the show all down through the years and still are. But Nathan is bringing a whole new generation of people to the music, and it's great to see. Like we've just come from a CD signing there in Dungannon, his brand new album, and hundreds of people there, like from age 3 to 73, I guess.
And all singing Wagon Wheel at him.
All singing Wagon Wheel and all the new stuff as well, you know. So. Yeah, and that's great. You know, I enjoy. I'm kind of living the dream as well at the minute, because it's such a new thing for me. The management thing's a new thing as well, and I discovered Nathan 4 odd years ago at a concert in Donegal, and it's kind of gone from there. You know.
Yeah, and as you were saying, he's not a one-trick pony. He's probably famous for the Wagon Wheel song now, but he's been writing, and you've been collaborating with him on the new album. So we're going to hear a lot more of his new stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Nathan's career is evolving in a big way. He's a very, very accomplished artist. He's now starting to write songs. You'll hear some of them on the brand new album, and it's really good. And like, he's just a fantastic artist. It's as simple as that, you know. And so you're going to catch some of the show later on, I understand, as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we'll also go now and we'll play Nathan's latest single.
His brand new single at the minute is a song called Ho Hey. It's a Lumineers song, and I mean, I'm not sure which of the tracks you're going to play, to be honest with you, but that's very, very popular song at the moment. And Wagon Wheel, of course, took on a life of its own and brought us to a whole new level, you know.
So what's your favourite track on the album?
Honestly, Welcome to the Weekend, which is the first track, and it's Nathan's first songwriting venture on his new album, and we're delighted with the result of it. And you guys check it out, and the listeners check it out as well. It's going to be a good one.
Thank you for talking to Border Region TV. This has been John Farry talking to Martin Markey, and right now we're going to hear Nathan's latest single, Welcome to the Weekend. Thank you.
Okay, guys, have a good one. Thanks.
Now let's hear for Nathan Carter. Good evening, Monaghan. wait till the sun goes down, sing those good old songs. And then we get in town, you know it can't go wrong. I welcome to the weekend, like all night long. Yes, well,